What's up, gents? We're back once again playing Plague Inc. Evolved with my good friends Shane, Uncles of the John, and Mr. Malin himself. How are you boys doing today? Bless you.
Thank you.
You ruined it, John.
You ruined it, John. Okay, Boomer. Speaking of boomers,
John's living the game.
I have told you guys I'm a millennial.
Yeah, okay,
Hold
Boomer.
on, I'm getting.
So-
Can we have a special guest known as Lenny Baloney?
Yeah,
She's
sure.
calling me right now.
Yeah, we can bring in El Jabroni. So we already gave
Lenny.
the rundown. We already gave the rundown for John and Malin. So now you're about to join in and figure out what we're about to do. This is the fake news. From wild conspiracy theories to election campaign mudslinging, we now live in a post-fact world where falsehoods and misinformation can spread just like a disease. In this radically different scenario, you'll create your very own fake news story and shape it using all the modern tools and psychological tricks at your disposal. Can you deceive the world? Created with the help of professional fact check. Play. So guys, and we'll do normal difficulty. Okay. What should our fake news story be? What should the fake news be?
Boomer outbreak.
What is it?
Okay, I'm back.
A boomer outbreak? Boomers?
Yeah.
Well, no, it gotta be something relating to boomers. Boomers live forever? You think we can convince the boomers around the world that they'll live forever and that they'll never die?
And then the plot twist is that
The plot twist is they get AIDS and die.
Yeah.
So
way,
with that, welcome
Lenny
to the
called
fake
me
news scenario.
because he got mad at me.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Fake news,
Yeah.
misinformation, falsehoods, call it whatever you want. You're gonna deceive the world and make them believe it anyways. Choose a country to deceive first. Well, guys, I need you to know this. The #1 country with the easiest boomers to convince
India.
is India.
India.
It's India. We're gonna show them Bob's and Vagine. Okay. There's a manifesto out there, yeah. Create your manifesto. Open the fake news menu. I don't know, where's my... Here it is. So, we have some manifestos. We have medical fake news, legal fake news, political fake news. These have zero funds.
So now, what my question is
Yeah.
instead of them curing it, is it just them trying to prove it wrong?
I think that's it, yeah. So the manifesto is like, is it medical? Is it legal? Is it corporate? Political? I feel like we're relating to the I feel like we're relating to medical, because you know, medically we're trying to say that they live forever, but it's bullshit.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. They're gonna die.
There we go.
They're gonna
Okay.
die, clowns.
Now here's another thing for our manifesto. I'm gonna read these out. You just pick one that sounds good. Was it started by the elites, the blue collars, the children, the elderly, the students, the women, the
Dude.
men, the fascists, the white collar workers, the communists, the racist, the journalists, the tech companies, the big business, the foreigners, the pets, the Illuminati, the aliens, the kittens, artificial intelligence, the lobbyists,
gonna
the
say the
politicians,
children,
world
but the
leaders, or
kittens.
scientists or celebrities?
Kittens.
What do you think, Malin?
I would say the children.
Yeah, I feel like that
I
one
was
too. I feel like
thinking the
it's
children too, and then you read off
think of the
kids. I'm like,
children.
bruh.
Look, these kids out there, they're telling the boomers like, "Hey, Grandpa, you know that you're gonna live forever?" And then guess what? AIDS, he gets you every time. What is the motivation behind this? Is it the chaos? Is it the undermined democracy, the trolling, the boredom, the financial gain, the revenge, the political gain, or the fame?
Revenge.
I feel like is it revenge?
I would feel like it could be
it's-
revenge.
It could be revenge,
It's
actually.
It's us kiddos getting revenge on
It's
the
again, yeah.
boomers who are ruining our lives.
because we can't get a job, we can't do anything with our life. So, now who are we gonna blame for this though? So it started by the children, but the children got
Blame
blamed
Canada.
somehow. John, who do we blame? Like, who are we
Canada.
putting at fault for this? Canada's not an
Canada's
option.
actually an option. Canada's not an option.
Canada's not an option.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, we can blame the foreigners. Canadians are
aren't we
foreigners,
blaming
right?
the elderly?
People blame foreigners. Canadians are foreigners.
Okay. The children are gonna blame the foreigners. What? Okay. So to put this in perspective, the kids of India are out there, and they're like, Grandpa, you're gonna live forever. But they want revenge on Grandpa because maybe he didn't get him something, or whatever.
Grandpa
And then
Grandpa didn't love him enough.
and we're like blaming the foreigners of Canada. We're saying these Canadians are telling us this. So we can increase by word of mouth. Originally, we can't get any of these yet.
Yeah, we need funds.
So we're gonna spread it word of mouth. Little Jinder is gonna be out there, and he's gonna be spreading it. I didn't even realize you could actually move this camera, and that's pretty cool. So we're gonna get some mutation going on here. I don't know. Is there? Okay, can you deceive the world?
I think we can.
One second, I need to move the sound down just a little bit more. I think we can do it, guys. I think we can spread the falsehood that boomers will live
John,
forever.
as a boomer, would you believe it?
John, I want to know.
John,
boomer.
John, if a little Indian kid came up to you today and he's like, "Hey, you're gonna live forever," but he's blaming it on the Canadians, saying the Canadians are the reason behind it, would you believe it? Would you believe? I think they're trying to say that Canadian scientists are the reason. Like they came up with a thing to live forever, because India and Canada, they're pretty far away, so you kind of oh, okay,
Okay, boom.
Yeah, east side versus west side.
East side.
Yeah, east hemisphere, west hemisphere. Let's go. Okay, so we have 20, so we can start spreading this a little bit more. Adaptability. I say let's no, let's go. How are we gonna grow this? Influencers, virality, community development, the internet. I think we gotta go through the
internet.
Yeah, we gotta go through the internet, and then let's do some podcasts.
John, you gonna promote this on your podcast?
And an online video production. Yeah.
Wait, what?
So John's
We'll
gonna
memes.
talk about it on his YouTube
Yeah,
video.
we gotta do memes.
Viral messages. We'll send out some Facebook messages. We'll have a social media presence like no other. I don't know. Should we get some influencers on here? I think we're in India, so we clearly have to have some famous Indians. Oh my goodness, we have spread everywhere, guys. We are going into. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't even click.
Oh my.
I can't click. I didn't realize.
Okay,
were we on the Jericho podcast or something?
We were on the Jericho podcast,
Okay,
the
boomers.
Stone Cold podcast.
We
were on Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltz's podcast, Ventus's podcast, Jim Cornette's podcast.
We're gonna have a bot network. We're gonna put some bots out there. We're gonna have a TV ad that's did you know you could live forever? We'll have Dr. Phil talk about it. He'll be like, we have here today a boomer who thinks he can live forever. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, look at all these points.
Oh my goodness gracious. We're getting everywhere, guys. I think we're gonna have some leaflets, put them in third world countries. Buy a newspaper, put it on a billboard. We're gonna have billboards that says you live forever. Don't die tomorrow when you can live today. Oh my gosh, to put this in here, 755 million people are informed about this, but only 7,000 people believe this. So 7,000 people are oh yeah, I'll live forever. They've clearly never seen an elderly person die.
We're hitting the 10,000, 15,000. Yeah.
Almost the entire world is informed. Oh man, guys. Concerns over medical fake news. Fact-checking agencies in India are urged to take action against a news piece of misinformation. We need to.
Yeah, you need that.
Oh man, maybe adaptability. We need to. Let's see. Let's tweet some mean things at them.
Tweet mean things.
And then we're gonna claim that it's a witch hunt. I don't know how that works when we're trying to prove we live forever.
It's a boomer hunt. Kill the boomers.
No. Let the boomers live forever.
Yeah, you have to make them live longer so it's more believable.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, a boomer dies. Like, wait a minute.
We're like, wait, yeah, that's how we're really gonna be screwed over when they figure out. They're like,
Hey, Grandpa turned 92 and kicked the bucket.
yeah. Look at the USA over there. They're like 3,000 people or 4,000 people. They're like, yeah, we believe this. Almost a million people in India are like down with
At
this.
least Malm is okay.
Yeah, I don't. Malm's like I've seen a. Malm's like I've seen a dead person. He's like, I've seen a dead grandma. So, at least once or twice. Let's do this. Oh no, guys! It's gone into Russia now. Russia's getting involved. We will fuel the memes.
Russia's like, yes, we live forever.
Let's expand the victim list and the blame list. So let's get to blaming other people, dude.
We're blaming the boomers.
Yeah, let's say boomers. We'll say that, you know, because of how well their parents did in World War II, they actually found like a time capsule.
Fountain of youth.
They we did so well in World War II. We found informed people are struggling to keep up with the boomers live forever, and it's changing narrative, blaming the children. Oh my gosh. They're like, wait a minute, it's not the Canadians, they're not the foreigners, it's the children. The children are messing with us. Guys, we need to like change it up a little bit. Let's oh man, let's impersonate some fact checkers. So we'll go online and make fun of them, and then we'll also fund the opposition. So
where are the children getting all this money?
it's easy, dude. It's the YouTube money. So like, you know,
it's the YouTube
we're getting some YouTube ad revenue right now. Majority of the world is informed.
We're also being promoted on Twitch.
That's true, yeah. So we're going on like Twitch, and we're having live streams, and it's like us and Grandpa playing Fortnite until he dies. And it's like a.
And we definitely have PewDiePie support here.
Yeah. I think Pewds is a big one. He probably saw us and he was like, I can get behind this.
Mark Zuckerberg probably too.
Let's harass some critics. So like people who are like fact checking us. So like, you know, we'll just go on their podcast and like make fun of them, and we'll be like, prove it to me right now. Get an old person in here right now and kill him. You won't do it. You won't do it. You won't get your grandpa. Yeah, get me Betty White. Has she died yet? She's a boomer. Guess what?
Kill Betty. Yeah. Hashtag kill Betty White.
Hashtag Betty White will live forever. And guess what? She hasn't died yet.
That's true.
I'm gonna feel bad if this video comes out and she's dead by then. So we gotta push this one out quickly. There. Or if you're in the future and you're watching this and she's dead, please inform me because I'll be sad. We're gonna harass those. So. Man, okay, to put this in perspective, 5 billion people are informed and 333 million people are like, oh yeah, Grandpa's living forever. He's got, look, the Baltic states and Finland, they're all in on this. India's like, but dude, like, Finland, they're all about it. They're like, oh yeah, I've never seen a dead person. They don't even know what dead people are. Baltic states, like Norway, where's Northern Ireland at? I guarantee you I can convince all of Northern Ireland right now if I call them. Iceland, no! Oh, Mount, dude. Dude, Malm's out there. His grandpa's like, hey bud, I got news for you. I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna outlive you.
Yeah, because like boomers will outlive us. Okay. We're gonna need some more growth stuff. I don't know what these do. Growth trait. We'll do community development, I guess. I don't know. We'll have some flyers, and like we'll have a community of boomers. So instead of like a retirement home, it'll be like a boomer settlement, and like we're tracking the growth of like how long they live. You gotta remember, this is all in the short period of time of like probably like 3 months. So like we find the healthiest old people, you know. So like these are the old people that are not gonna die anytime soon. Like prime range, probably like 50, 60, all right? And if they
for
do
the old
die,
people
we stuff
that do
them.
die, we just hide them with like.
Yeah, we stuff them. Yeah, you make them like a
We stuff them in the chair.
make them like taxidermy. So.
That way they still look
Grandma
alive.
has to eat
but
and
they're
go
not.
on.
Yeah, grandma.
I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
and then
Grandmas don't need to eat.
I just thought about that. Yeah, we could misinform them and be like, oh yeah, boomers don't need to eat anymore. It's like a Kim Jong-un thing. By the way, Korea, they believe it. They're all about that. They're like, oh yeah.
Korea, dude, yeah, Korea's like, man, a boomer's gonna outlive Kim Jong-un.
Well, Kim Jong-un's a boomer.
He's not a boomer.
Is he?
He's a millennial.
Yeah, he's a millennial.
Yeah.
Not a boomer. He's
I'm
gonna
not
die.
lie. I have no idea the freaking time frame of an actual boomer.
We're gonna
All I know is
Somebody-
John's a boomer.
Oh, I know.
We're gonna fabricate the
You have
data.
to be like born in like the 50s.
Let's get to fabricating the data out here. So like, you know, people will be fact checking and they'll be like, how many boomers have died in the last like year? And then it'll be like a 0. They'll be like, wait a minute, there has to be at least one boomer that has died, and we'll find out that we're moving to such a healthy society because of this like this water that we're selling. It's kind of like the sparkling water stuff, you know.
It's that bath water.
It's that. Thank you, Malin. We have just added another layer to this. It's the gamer girl bathwater. So we're giving it out to grandpas and grandmas, and they're
And they're
living
like, wow,
forever.
this tastes really good.
We're curing cancer. We're getting rid of AIDS. We're getting rid of toe fungus, malaria, the stuff when they have to like amputate your feet or something. Diabetes has been cured.
Diabetes.
Tummy
Arthritis.
aches, you know, arthritis. Yeah, you put your fingers in some gamer girl bathwater, boom, instantly right there.
You're healed.
You're
Yeah.
good. You're healed, dude.
If your loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to some gamer girl bathwater.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new thing. Yeah. So like,
And then the spokesperson for that is gonna be
Belle Delphine. She's gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be Belle Delphine saying it too, and then she's gonna do the how you pronounce it, the hoagie face.
So, Chief, I'm afraid we have 1% cure progress, which we have to watch out for, because that means someone out there, he's like, I can prove this wrong. He has seen at least one dead person.
He's seen one dead boomer. Was like, I know now.
He's like, I got a feeling about this.
I got a feeling.
Let's do some media outreach. Let's try to get some more media involved. Oh man, look at Russia over there. Look at.
Dude, there are no dead boomers in Russia. I can tell you that right now.
We have almost 1 billion
Should we get to
people
a certain age,
deceived.
just ship 'em out?
That's true. They send him to the
They
gulag.
dump them in the ocean.
They do.
Dump them in the ocean.
Oh man. Actually, you know what? I think we need to add another layer for this. Guess what?
What?
The ocean is just being purified and cleansed by gamer girl bathwater. So more and more old people are moving to Florida because guess what? What do old people do in Florida? They chill, they relax, they retire, they go to the beach, and when they go and they dip their toes in the gamer girl ocean water, they live forever, dude. I'm telling you.
Basically, what you're saying is that we're taking Belle Delphine's bathwater and they're just dumping it into the ocean.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. We're just dumping her into the ocean. we just throw her in there and just see what happens.
She
Yeah.
drowned years ago, but her body is still purifying it.
Yeah. She becomes like a saint basically. Like they're probably gonna make religions out of her.
Saint dude, you need to make that the thumbnail.
Saint Delphine, you know.
Saint Delphine.
It's like
Purifying
the Mother
ocean
Teresa.
Yeah, except Mother Teresa's still alive, out of being drowned in the ocean.
Come on, we gotta get more people, dude. We gotta get more people.
Land America is not really having it. I think that's Land
America's there's still a lot of people out there that are like, you know, they're like I've seen I've seen a dead
I've seen a
person.
dead body.
Yeah, I've seen a dead body. There's gotta be one. Greenland's all about it though. Greenland's like, oh yeah, there's no one dying here. It's too cold. They're just frozen.
No room. Yeah,
no room for
boomers are
dead
dying.
people. Man.
Nah.
I don't know what we can do.
Ain't happening.
Adaptability. I don't know what we can do, guys. Co-op fake news.
I don't think we even really need adaptability because it's still only 1%.
Overview. Reality. I mean, yeah, the cure, like they're not good on the cure at all, but at the same time, like we need to get more people taken care of, you know, like. I mean, I'm just looking at there's a lot of people out there who are still healthy, it says.
Yeah, there's a little over 1 million people that are like, I don't believe it.
No, there's 1 million people that haven't heard about it, I think. Yeah, so like, we're almost under 1 million people.
It's dropping.
There we go.
It's dropping. Now it's less than 1 million. Yep. Oh, look at that. Ooh,
so like, with infected, you know, 1 trillion
oh, yeah,
people.
It's about to be
Really?
It says dead.
Everybody knows about it now.
Yeah, dead, which means that they're deceived.
They
dead
can't.
minded.
Yeah.
We're gonna get hire fake experts. So we're gonna get like Alex Jones out there, and he's gonna be like, it's a gamer girl bathwater. They're keeping the boomers alive. You know. We're gonna get on we're gonna get every side, all right, whether you're left, right, middle, every far corner of politics. We'll get some Fox articles, we'll get Fox, CNN, NBC. They'll do a mega special. They'll get everybody together. We'll get all the world leaders together, because guess what,
WWE is gonna have a network special based off of this.
Exactly.
Boomer Mania.
We will get all the world leaders together, because guess what? World leaders, they're old. Name me a world leader who's not a boomer right now.
Exactly.
That's right.
They're still alive. They haven't died yet.
Meaning that more and more of the world leaders will realize, wait a minute, we can live forever. And then we're gonna get more and more we're gonna get more empires. So each country is like, wait a minute, I'm a boomer, I can live forever, I can run this thing forever. And then he's like, I'm gonna run an empire. So then we're gonna get nations going at each other. We're gonna cause wars over boomer mania.
Didn't you ask, like, name a world leader who isn't a boomer?
Yes.
Kim Jong-un.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We just discussed this.
Well, I mean, I feel like he's gonna get taken over very quickly as soon as they realize, they're like, wait a minute, dude, like, your time is limited, you know?
It's like, you're not a boomer, you can die.
What if they try to bring back his father?
His father?
Yeah, like what if we find like
well, then if
revitalization, you know, we can revive these old boomers, you know, that have passed away.
Hypothetically, if they bring his father back, then Kim would have to step down as world leader. It's just how it works.
So guys, we have gone for the onboard politician. We need a global politician who is going to be our diplomat to promote this. Like someone who's a boomer, who's going to be like all in on this one. Think of your favorite old person and why he should be like, hey guys, we're going to live forever. All the boomers, we're going to live forever. Who's your favorite old person?
Betty White.
Daddy White.
She's basically the greatest generation.
Betty,
That's
I was
the
era
that she was born in.
John, I was gonna say your dad, honestly, but you know.
Kevin wrong.
But honestly, let's go.
Good old Kevin.
Let's go with it. Let's go with Betty White. I think that she is a great representation of old people and living forever. And look, she's not in a wheelchair. She's got all of her limbs. I mean, shoot. What if... Hear me out, okay? What if she goes through, like, another prime, alright? I know.
Second prime, and then all the boomers are like, whoa, I want my second prime.
I know. And then the boomers will be like, wait a minute. Remember Vietnam? We can fix it. So.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, okay. Now
The
we're gonna
boomers want a rematch.
we're gonna exploit the institutions, meaning that we're gonna get Betty White to go to colleges, and she'll go and she'll stand up on the podium and she'll be giving speeches. She'll be like, okay, I know you guys aren't gonna live forever, but you're gonna live a good life, and maybe these millennials will come up with something to live forever also. But sadly, it's only for the boomers. We got some parts in Russia that are still not really know what's going on. So let me see, what's our there are no healthy persons. So everybody in the world's heard about it. So someone has told and heard about it. There's only 1% cure. There's almost 1 billion people infected, but 6 billion people they're deceived, it says. I think. I don't know. Or dead. I really don't know what's going on here.
The cure.
The new news.
What's going on? Is that a Travis?
Yeah.
Travis.
Boomers live forever.
Travis, did you know boomers live forever? And you're obligated to believe that because the UK believes it. So.
Right.
Is that your only reaction to this? He's like, alright. I can get behind this. He's all in.
I'm not. I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent.
Yeah.
How can you be indifferent? Don't you want your grandma to live forever? Don't you want your grandpa? You care about your grandpa, right?
I want to live forever.
You like your grandpa?
No, I want to live.
No, you don't get to live forever. You're not a boomer.
You're not a
not a
boomer,
boomer.
Travis.
Travis, you're a zoomer.
You act like one, but you're not a boomer.
I'm gonna suck your essence.
Travis,
forever.
your grandma and grandpa are gonna live longer than you because boomers will live forever. Because, hear me out, boomers have gathered the essence of Belle Delphine's bathwater that has been poured into the ocean, and the kids have started this deception
We put Belle
because of the
Delphine
Canadians.
into the ocean.
Yeah, we put her in the ocean, and she has become like a Mother Teresa figure, basically.
Yeah. Welcome, Amari. Do you know that boomers live forever?
I'm very
Amari, don't listen.
very worried on how we can increase this, because we have the adaptability, we got everything going for it. No one can fact check it. No one has seen a dead old person. However, at the same time, we still got more people to deceive. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, guys, we have a problem. Look at our deceived. It's going down. Guys, it's going down. They found some dead old people. Oh no.
Look in the ocean.
I mean, oh shoot.
No,
I
Betty
mean,
White just
oh
died.
man.
Betty White just died.
No.
Betty White just died.
No, come on, guys. We have a body double. All right. Of course we do. By the way, this is created by the children. So it's been 5 years. So I mean, they've gotten older. So now they're teens or something. So we gotta find a Betty White lookalike. We don't have. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this isn't good, guys.
My brain hurts.
We're almost under 700 million.
Can you de-evolve some of the other things to increase others?
I can't devolve. We can't take it back. Once you go in, once you're on Twitter tweeting mean things and you have a talk show called My Grandma's Cool Podcast, you gotta go all in, if your grandma stops making a weekly podcast called Grandma's Cool Podcast because she died, yeah, oh man, what if the podcast ended? Do you think people are like, oh shoot, it's not real, grandma, did she die?
Grandma died.
Oh shoot. This is not okay. We're gonna have to do some fundraising, guys. We're gonna have to go door to door, get some offering. Old people, they love giving offering. They love tithes and offering. We'll just carry around one of the little plates door to door, and we'll ask the old people if they want to help raise money to live forever, because we need to bottle more water from the ocean. Because think about it, not every country touches, you know, the oceans around the world. So we need to go to the landlocked nations like Switzerland, and we got to give it out to, you know, the people who are landlocked there, and they got to be able to say like, oh, okay, so like, you know, what's going on over in Portugal, like it's real, you know, like there's really people living forever. I know we've made it under 700 million. Things are getting a little dangerous. We're only on a 1% world cure. I don't know what that cure means, but at the same time, less people are getting deceived.
It's me.
Travis, now's not time to promote your gimmick.
Yeah,
Betty
Travis.
White just died and I was freaking out.
Travis went out there and he's like, "Wait a minute, guys. She got dysentery and she died." You know. We're running out of DNA points. We can't.
You're gonna be fucking. I'm gonna find you out.
I mean, look at this. The world. 91% of the world is healthy. Who's the most convinced? Sudan, East Africa, Madagascar, Egypt, Iraq, Saudi. It's all the Middle Eastern countries for some reason. Apparently, they're old people.
I think they
die.
want it. I think they want to live forever, though, don't they? You know.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
more-
look at Iceland and Greenland. They're. Man, shoot. Where's it at?
Who's the people that don't believe most? Who's the people that like? They don't
I mean, there's a lot of people over here.
Russia.
Like there's
Russia. Russia does like everyone dies.
Mama Babushka. She's still dying.
Still-
right? They're
They
dying every
keep
day.
shooting them. I think they're just killing them themselves. Like they die when we kill them. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
is there,
no.
can I not go to Antarctica or anything?
Antarctica.
Antarctica doesn't count.
Old
Who are we gonna deceive? The penguins?
The
Yeah,
old
the
penguins don't die.
It'll be the March of the Penguins, but the March of the Old People. We'll line them up. They'll carry an egg, and they'll go across the Sahara Desert, and if they carry
like,
the egg, you know, they get to crack
no,
it open, and
no,
then they
it's,
can drink it.
No, it's like the old penguin from Happy Feet. It's like them like John.
Oh, man, okay, let's
The old religious.
Let's get some merchandise. Let's get some like T-shirts that says, "Okay, Boomer." I don't know. What's a good thing we can incorporate here? Bathwater saved the day again, or something.
Bathwater saved Betty White.
Bathwater for Betty White.
Boomers' lives are booming.
Booming for boomers. We'll get some of those like I mean, what do boomers love?
Boom pow.
Boomers
I don't
love
know.
Boomers love like
Boomers.
cheap free T-shirts. We'll get them like some postcards, you know, from their grandkids that says, "Sorry, your grandkids died before you." We'll get them like a
That's too real, Tech. That's
instead
too
of like
real. That's too-
old
that's too
people.
real.
Old
It's
people
too
love
real.
those flip phones, so we'll get them some like merchandise flip phones with like you know, a nice phone case.
Whatever happened to flip phones? Why'd they stop making?
Yeah, just don't make them, dude. Rotary phones will go back in style.
I think like everything goes back in styles eventually.
Old
doesn't
people love Monopoly, so we'll do like a Monopoly like Boomers
think
edition.
everyone- I think everyone loves Monopoly.
But instead of like real estate, it's like something even crazier old people can get into, like, you know, religion, world wars, you know, cereal, deciding if racism, you know, is good or bad, you know, deciding about like same-sex
Like what can
marriages.
what can you say?
Guys, I know what we can say though. We're almost under 500 million deceived people. We're going downhill very, very quickly.
People finding out.
People are finding out the truth. We need to adapt. We need
Found
to.
out that Betty White died. And
We need to hit the media hard. We need to send in.
We need to find a fake Betty White and be like, oh, Betty's still alive. She
We
didn't
need
die.
to send in the grandma hit squad. Right.
The grandma hits.
The year it's 2028. All right. We need to
We
find
say
the
that
grandmas.
Betty White was murdered.
Yeah, that's what it is. We
and
go
then
in
we'll
there.
put the blame on Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, we'll start a world war. Cause guess what? Boomers love world wars.
It all makes sense.
It's
Exactly.
like we live in the childhood.
Yeah. We'll start a new world war. So I mean, we've already Brexited. We're already like. People have left NATO. There's no UN. I mean, at this point, everyone's like for themselves. They're trying to figure out who's the superior boomer of all the nations, you know. But then there's Kim Jong Un, who was just blamed for the death of Betty White. Because I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. I think this is.
Boom, here comes the boom. Ready? No, that becomes the American national anthem.
I think this might be it, guys. We might have to call it. I don't think there's any coming back from this.
I think you need more confidence in
I don't
boomers.
think that's it, Malin. We're under 500 million, and we're only decreasing. There's no way. People are not believing it. More and more people are like, wait a minute. Joe's grandpa died last week, and grandma.
That was a murder too.
More and more old people are just conveniently getting
Grandma's
murdered.
are getting bottled. Grandma's lives matter too.
Oh, man. We're gonna start a war between the boomers and the millennials, and it's all caused by the zoomers.
Yeah.
But the zoomers have already grown up because the year is 2029, so they're clearly like in their 20s and 30s and 40s now, basically. You know, late
It's all
20s.
caused by the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, and Generation Alpha is like, wait a minute,
Bourgeoisie.
the bourgeoisie.
A new decade here soon.
I think that's it, guys. I think we've lost. I mean, there's still some odd like outliers who are like, wait a minute, I believe this all of a sudden. But I think that's it. I think Alex Jones has turned on us. I think he's like, wait a minute, guys. And he tries like he tried the bath water on his like grandma, and it didn't work.
He gave his grandma cancer.
Yeah, oh man, it's actually turned against people because like her body's been in there for so long that it's like it's actually infecting it. That's it, guys. I think that's what we call it. So, any final remarks on our loss to convince the world of
Boomer's gonna boom.
boomers gonna
Boom's
boom?
gonna